guys? We're back for another Dokkan battle video. So the countdown to the 7th anniversary has officially begun. I actually, damn it, I wasn't able to, I didn't realize I should have screenshotted it until after, but today's daily login for me was 7,000 Zenny, and that's it. That's all I got for today's daily login because we're not able to get the subscription pack right now because they are going to revamp it, you know, once the anniversary officially begins, right? So apparently there's going to be some sort of new pack or something like that. So I'm not able to get that. And then it was just a small time frame in between today's daily login and then when the countdown officially begins, right? For the, you know, 7th anniversary sort of like countdown login stuff right here. So this is the actual like official login today. It's going to be at like 1 a.m. Eastern, I believe is the time it's going to be. I think that's what time it was, or was it 3 a.m.? Whatever, it doesn't matter. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look what we got right here. So we are 5 tickets. Oh, wow, okay. So we have, what, 2 stones and 5 tickets right here. This is pretty good. We'll go ahead and take that. The tickets, you know, as you guys know, I am always telling players not to summon on yellow coin banners, and then this is when I would hope that players would be able to get some of these yellow coin LRs, is with these tickets during these celebrations. I never really feel like it's worth it going out of your way to summon for yellow coin LRs. Alright, so let's go and take a look at a bunch of the new stuff that's here, right? Okay, so for starters, alright, now, okay, it's Goku and Vegeta all over the place on all of the info, right? The free unit is a Goku and Vegeta. So it is interesting. I think currently what I'm expecting is I think that we're going to get probably like a blue Goku and Vegeta unit that fuses into Gogeta, and then I think a Super Saiyan 4 Goku and a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta that fuses into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That's really what I'm sort of anticipating at the moment, right? And again, I think blue Goku and blue Vegeta, because Dokkan doesn't have like a blue Goku and blue Vegeta. It's just a TUR for the LR, right? It's like the unit that's terrorizing Legends, this character right here. I think like pretty much this exact same moment for Dokkan. I think that could be, you know, one of the main anniversary headliners. And like, you know, this is the Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta from the Broly movie right there. Okay, so let's see. So we of course have, you know, the daily login up until the 29th. And then remember, the live stream is on the 30th. And I do expect the banners will be dropping right around when the live stream is going to be airing, right? We have this SNS thing right here to get some tickets. These always end up only being on JP. Like, I'm sure there's a global player who's going to watch this video in, like, June or the start of July to sort of see some of the stuff that's going to be coming up. These only end up ever being on JP, but Global usually makes up for this with sort of like Facebook campaigns and stuff like that. Like usually the rewards, I feel like Global ends up typically getting just a little bit more than JP, but there's not usually like major sort of like things left out for Global or anything. So let's go ahead and click this. What I do with this is I just click line right there, opens it up, and then boom, just like boom, instantly we've already got it. And then it gives us 1 ticket. Okay, so we've gotten 6 tickets already, is all it takes. Because I see people tweeting that out nonstop, and it's like, all you gotta do is press line, open it up, and then like it gives you your ticket, right? Okay, so let's go back in there, and let's see what else we've got. Actually, well, there's the SNS thing. What is this? Is this every day, or... Okay, so every day until the 29th, we'll be able to get 1 ticket by doing the SNS thing. Okay, okay. Because I remember, I think it was last year, there was, like, it was, like, there's, like, 4 or 5 day periods, and there are several of them during the anniversary, and you do the one, and I believe it gave you, like, 5 stones or something like that. Is what it was this last year, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we have that. We have the SNS. The 7 Grand Masters is finally coming, like, sort of like lead in, like, you know, missions is finally going to end this weekend, right? So we'll be able to see, because we were able to get this item right here. Where exactly is this item? Is it down here? Yeah, here it is right here. So we've been able to acquire this item, which you're supposed to be able to trade in for dragon stones once the anniversary officially begins. So we will see, right? Like what exactly the exchange rate and stuff like that is going to be with that dragon stone item right there. Okay, let's go back in again. Then we have what? Just like login bonus, and I believe there's also is this a Twitter campaign? There, yeah. Here, let me pull that up. I believe there is like sort of like a Twitter campaign. This might be the comeback campaign because they always do those, right? Sort of those comeback campaigns. Let me pull this up because I believe I saw them. Yeah, here it is right here. Okay. So if we go ahead and switch over, I mean, there's a bunch of orbs. Sleeping Kais, is it? Okay. I mean, there's nothing really too crazy in here, honestly. There's some Whis items. Those are always good. Some keys, some meat items, and stuff like that. Okay. All right. And then here's the clue that it's going to be Gogeta. It looks like it's double Gogeta. I mean, you know, you never know. It honestly could just be like Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta and Blue Goku and Vegeta that don't even fuse or something like that. Like, it definitely could be, but to me, this does mean something. All of the Dragon Ball Super Broly events returning, all of the GT events returning, dude, like, it's not, like, that's not just, like, nothing. Like, that's letting us know what's coming up, right, is those characters. So, it's like, what we do know is that the two main, like, the dual Dokkan Fest, it's characters pertaining to GT, and then characters pertaining to the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. We know that. So, that's sort of the theme there. Again, the pinnacle of hype of those two is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and then Blue Gogeta. I mean, I don't really want to get into it too much right now. I mean, we've talked at length about how I do think the anti-fusion stuff is very dumb, just because fusions does not get buffed nearly as much as people think it does, and the teams are pretty dead right now. But if we go ahead and click on Gogeta specifically, again, this is deserving. Like, let's take a look at this. So, we're looking for Blue Gogeta and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So here's Dragon Ball Super Gogeta, right? We have the 5th year anniversary LR, right? Which was one of the most successful celebrations in Dokkan history. This guy, back when he dropped in 2018, was insane. And then that's it. Like, we just have the two Gogetas, right? Like, there's just also this free-to-play guy right there. But that's all we've got. We don't have a standalone Blue Gogeta, right? Like, this is gonna happen at some point, like a standalone Blue Gogeta, like, absolutely. And people could say, like, oh, they don't have any animations to use for him. They very easily could just make up animations. I know some of, like, the Dokkan ones have not been the greatest, where, like, Dokkan just sort of makes it up, but I wouldn't have that fear for an anniversary LR. Like, if Dokkan just made up their own animations for Blue Gogeta, I imagine it would look insane for an anniversary unit, even if they made it up, right? It wouldn't look as sort of, I don't know what the word to use, but a little bit goofy, like it was for, like, Hit and God Goku. Just looked a little bit weird, right? Not really up to par. And then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, dude, look at this. In terms of, like, major hype characters, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is actually probably one of the more shafted characters in Dokkan, like, as far as, like, super, like, high-profile characters go, right? He doesn't even have an LR at all, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? Now, I know his screen time is 5 minutes, but it's, you know, when I was growing up, this was, like, the strongest Dragon Ball character right here, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, you know, we start playing it, you know, with your friends, and everyone is running to use Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta because he's the strongest. So, like, we're definitely going to see an LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I do think these two as just, like, standalone LRs, not even fusing or a Goku and Vegeta or anything like that, would be fine with me. But again, I love fusions are super hype. I love them, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe you could say I'm biased, sure. I feel like that would work, but at the end of the day, I just want whatever's going to be most successful for Dokkan. And I do think, like, fusions are going to be more successful than Saiyan Saga or 23rd World Tournament. I love those arcs. Goku vs. Piccolo, Goku vs. Vegeta are sick, right? But they're definitely not as hype as, like, Super Saiyan fusion characters, right? One thing you can expect, anniversary is always going to be Super Saiyans. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. It's not going to be base Goku, man. All right, so we have all these story events returning. Again, this does definitely mean something, right? I believe last year, let me actually pull up last year real fast. I believe last year, they just brought back, it was like every Dragon Ball Super event, I believe is what it was last year. Let's go ahead and take a look. So we have all campaigns for JP. Can we pull up the countdown and take a look? We should be able to, I think. Countdown right here. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at the countdown from last year. So, I mean, yeah, we could see some Tournament of Power stuff and shit like that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, just all of the Dragon Ball Super story events is what it was. All the Dragon Ball Super stuff. So, like, that does mean something, right? Like, there you go. Okay. Because it ended up being UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? Alright, so we have all those. We have the easy areas for these characters. Remember, Giru is really good. These two aren't really too crazy, but Giru is super good. This is always really awesome. Honestly, I feel like, I mean, you guys will probably agree that they should just make this permanent. The stamina recharge from 5 minutes to 3 minutes. I feel like you just make that permanent at this point. Baba Shop stuff, okay. 4 times rank EXP is fine. You know, JP has never gotten the boost refresh that Global always gets. JP has still never gotten that. That's so crazy, man. And this stuff lasts until March, yeah, so this is all anniversary, the whole anniversary stuff right there. Here, of course, is the Twitter campaign right here, this Twitter thing. Okay, I'll go ahead and load that up, boom, yep, get all those rewards, okay. This, of course, is just the countdown. Today's sort of like, image is Goku and Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga. Yeah, 5 tickets per day, that's a lot of free summons. There's a lot of players out there that are going to get LRs just from those tickets, man, for real. Okay. So we have that. And that pretty much looks like that's everything for now. Yeah, it is. Okay. And then these are just all of the Dragon Ball Super and GT events that are returning for this. Okay. I guess we'll just go ahead and finish this video. Let me just go ahead and jump into an event and we'll take a look at the loading screen and we'll finish up. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for... Again, it definitely, for GT, it'll for sure be some variant of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, you know, something with those 3 characters. And then, I mean, I would have to imagine it's going to be Gogeta, or like Blue Goku and Vegeta, or even like God Goku and Vegeta is probably what we would see from the Broly movie. But let me know if you guys like that. Personally, I love it because I think, again, Fusions will be a very successful celebration. Here, of course, is the login. 7 days to go until the anniversary. Let me know what you guys think of all the details. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.